Oh, there you go. That maxes it out.
Shazam.
Hello.
All right, so we got everyone here. Oh, look at all the stuff he's got, eh? He's been dying. That's why when he mentioned it, I go, hey, you want to do something? Because
hey,
I've always got something, I do, but it's like a lot of time I don't have anything to say. But it's like, hey, he's got something. Why not?
Jordan, I got a fire extinguisher to put out your credit card in case it's on fire there.
Well, dude, did you see what he's building today? Did you see what he's building today?
No, not at all.
Dude, I'm building the Daily Bugle today. I did it today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that full, like a full building? How many floors?
Yeah. Looks like it's 5 floors. I only did the first floor today.
Okay.
Careful.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Because on my streams, people have a habit of breaking stuff.
I'll send you
broke stuff. Everyone I know has been on if they show something.
I'll send you a mega Spider-Man to fit that build a little bit better.
Nice.
Anyone who's ever watched Jazz's streams, if they know who Corey is, Corey, he had his very first non-Lego set. It was very intentionally bought. He bought
which
like
one?
A Lepin. He bought a Lepin or a Lily set version of the Star Destroyer.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's the first and only one. And of course, that particular one is a good 5, 6, 7 years old. It's the worst of the worst.
Oh,
the magnets don't work right. Everything about it was not a good experience. So he puts it up as high as possible. Barely got it up there. Well, on one of my streams when we're just goofing around, he's just showing his toy room, and he goes up there and he wants to show it off. Destroyed it.
No.
Half the key panels fell off.
Oh. Brutal.
And he figured he would have to glue it back together anyway.
Oh, brutal. So is that what, just bad clutch, bad bricks in the first run?
Most of the bricks, like he'll tell you, they weren't bad on that one, but because those panels are held on with the magnets, most people would recommend sourcing the actual Lego magnets instead of whatever was used, and they're much better. Now, here's the thing: if you get magnets that are too strong, it just pulls them right off the elements anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you really got to be careful which third-party ones you use, depending on what you're doing. You are better off with the Lego ones in that case. And I don't even think they're that cheap to get. I don't know. It's been forever since I've done a Lego set that had magnets in it. Because you're talking about the same strength as, remember the train cars with the magnet pieces?
Yep.
It's the same. Yeah, and if you get the wrong ones, it's just, you're going to have just as bad a nightmare of them being too strong. It's not strong enough.
Yeah.
Bidoo. What was that?
Hey, throw the link up in the YouTube link in the StreamYard's chat. I'm gonna throw it to a few people to watch the YouTubes.
Yep.
Do you have the link? Oh, I don't have my messenger open.
I could do that. Hang on.
I think I can copy and paste, but
share.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it right here. I got it. Let's see here. So
you sure?
YouTube, new bricks. There it is. I found it. Okay, copy link, blah, blah, blah. And Matt, send it. I'm going to send it off to a couple people. Get some subscribers going here.
Oh, hey, cool.
All right.
It's not like we planned this much. I mean, I was willing to go live straight last night just because, Jordan said he had something. It's like, oh, cool. This doesn't have to always be about me. I mean, I'm curious what you guys have got and what you're doing. And then Dan, you said you're messing around with something that wasn't even brick based. Like, yeah, let's do it.
I found some for you that you'll be like, damn it, I don't have that.
Oh,
I found another one you don't have. So we'll look at that in a second. Then we got this little guy here to show you off the non-brick stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd love to see. Hey, open with that.
You want me to open with that?
Yeah, give me a second here. Let me throw up what's our best screen for this. This one.
Well, actually, I'm gonna treat you to an oldie set that you probably do or don't have, but I'm gonna throw you this one, the Pikachu office set.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't jump on the smaller ones just because there's so many mega Pokemon sets, and I can't.
It's the only one that really had like a build, like a movie or a real world build. Otherwise, it's all the little trains and stuff like that. So that being an office, you can cross theme it to like Call of Duty or Halo.
So that's the movie tie-in set?
Yeah. The Detective Pikachu. So this was 2000 and what do they say here? 19 when they released that.
So Dan, I've
Or
seen
look at-
that set with the guy from the X-Files.
Sure, Mulder. Yeah, that's exactly why you could use it. So I actually built it. So you can see the chair is legit office chair.
Oh, that is so cool.
Right? And
I got a lot of friends who like to try and build very nice scale furniture and stuff, like dollhouse scale stuff.
Openable suitcase for the secret agent. Like you said, the Mulder would go perfect with that. A couple of books inside, little Mega Bloks logo on the inside. So I don't know what set that would have came from previously, because that wasn't a new piece. None of them usually are. And then the actual terrain, like the inside office, you got your coat rack, plant, some excellent work ethic awards, and working filing cabinets.
Wow.
So it's decent. So the windows are actually see-through blue with blinds printed. It's a printed brick. Map. And,
stickers,
yeah, they're not stickers. They're printed. So you can see right through, right there. So anyway, that's just a little guy right there. So let's get to the big boy here. Okay, so the non-Lego blocks build is this bad boy. The first edition, the first version, I should say.
That's cool.
Of the Gundam, which I'll print. I wish I had it a good shot of it, but hold on. Because it's so much, it's like the anime.
Yeah.
So that's what you get at about 1.5 feet.
Oh, wow.
Fully articulated, fully knees, hips, toes, heels, right? And then has the endoskeleton, right? And then all the armor that goes on the outside. So I have the second version of this that I don't.
So is that snapped together, or
it comes on sprues? So like you would imagine,
sure,
all of it comes on sprues. All the electronics comes, the LED, the clips, the wiring, and you basically take it off the sprue, make it each piece, head, arms, legs, torso, and even the little ship that attaches, the escape pod ship, that is a little fighter. So you actually get a little like starfighter style ship. It looks like this little guy here on the back.
That's pretty cool.
Which is a decent size. It would almost be like mega size, kind of. I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, here's the schematics for the ship.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
So when this thing's built, I'll pop it up on the stream again, because this is gonna be like, you just even the artwork for what it is.
I didn't know you were into models, so.
Gundam, because I like the storyline, the theme, and all that stuff. But this is the only model that I built way back. But I have a whole bunch. I collected them before they got popular, before they exploded in price. And this guy I got because there's no box. It was just water damaged, local in Toronto. So I was up in Toronto this morning in Etobicoke to grab it. So I got it free shipping, like obviously no shipping cost, just to drive. But it was beautiful because I haven't been to Toronto in a while where there was no traffic at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. It was gorgeous.
That's pretry much when you have to do
it. It was everybody was still sleeping, or the drunks were getting caught by the cops on the side of the road. So yeah, that's a good one. And then I'm gonna finish off because it's just too good to hold up for the end or something like that. But I don't know if Rick, you've seen this one or not.
Starcraft. Whoa, no.
Oh, cool.
So this is that big. I don't think I have a picture of it. You guys are gonna have to like probably bring one up on Google or whatever. So this was a Comic-Con when Blizzard was the guys. So I was lucky enough to get, you can't see it here, but 777 out of 3,000. So
wow.
This is set 777 of 3,000. So this is one of those rare bastards that are very hard to find, unopened, pristine shape, no scuff marks. It was just the guy, I guess, thought, like everybody else, when they go to a Comic-Con, they bought a bunch. And but if you were to look up the ship to the Starcraft, it's the old style. Like, I don't know if you remember seeing the old Enterprise D when it was like that blocky kind of type look, but who cares? It's like the only one that they ever released from.
So it's a ship, it's a battle cruiser.
So it's the battle cruiser, exactly, from the game, the one that you would drive around and shoot everything.
Yeah.
So basically it's the main character, which is you driving the ship. So that's one of my favorites because it just is so damn rare. I wish they had done that. Imagine them doing like little ogres and little stuff, right?
Let's see if I found
the ship. It'll only come up Mega Bloks Starcraft, and there's only one picture to that ship that you can bring up.
First, let's do that. And isn't. Nope. I screwed that up. Share screen, right? Okay.
There it is. Yep, that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh,
looking.
cool.
So it has a stand. It has the little badge. It has the nacelles on the side, stuff like that.
It's only got the one picture.
So it's not like, it's probably like the first Halo ships where you couldn't really do anything on the interior, but it's just the only Starcraft Mega Bloks build, period.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine they did the figures. Oh, how amazing!
And you've only got one, huh?
Well, I've got 778 in reserve, but
Really?
that was lucky. That was just but that's one of those ones that it's very hard to get these days. I can imagine where, what closet these guys are hiding in for people who bought them.
No kidding.
Yeah, I did not. And that was an SDCC set?
I think so. Yeah, I think it was. What year would that have been? Well, I guess it's a BlizzCon, so it would have been even more exclusive. So a BlizzCon would have been what? It would have been the gaming. Oh, there you go. There's the pricing. So that's with today's exchange rate, that's what, about $550. So it's a chunky one.
Yeah.
So this guy's 655 of 3,000. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a cool set. I wish I had kind of gotten more when the guy had them. Would have been worth it, especially when they're that much now. But between the model, that, and then here I'll bring one more in just for shits and giggles, because this is something I saved from somebody's Facebook marketplace buy. My kids are into the toys, the Bruder.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the ones that have like the containers that you can interchange.
Oh.
And these guys are like big, like 3.5-inch figures, I think. So you can do the containers with ramps, like it opens up. So you can have like just like any toy animals and stuff like that. Kids love it because they get to interact with.
I mean, you could have a whole channel just that stuff that you've got.
And it's gonna happen because my kids are YouTube crazy these days. So it's all waiting when they're a little bit older. They'll have some fun with that. But I have everything from cranes to farm toys, construction, race cars, and they're German built. Like you're getting a little bit quality plastic in this stuff, not the dollar store or the cheapy stuff where that can break. This stuff takes a hit, so it's good. And then they actually really good about getting parts for it. If you break anything, they're good at replacing parts if you know the right people or the salespeople and whatnot. So it's good. And there's UPS trucks, delivery stuff, forklifts, any sorts of logistics. They're galore.
So that branded stuff is always stuff that catches me.
Well,
for us in Canada, we like Canadian Tire or our gas companies in Canada. That kind of stuff I love.
So UPS is one of them. The other delivery, I think they had one which was DHL, which is discontinued, but I got a couple of those rare ones. DHL delivery truck, and then the cool thing is that you get the European models. So actually, the farm tractors, you get the John Deere, which is the popular one, blah blah blah. But I actually took advantage of a sale that was from Germany through Amazon, because I guess they were shipping through that, or was it eBay? I can't remember. But anyway, regardless of, I got a Lanborghini tractor for the mix, which I showed the guys here because it wasn't in their, it's not in their marketing. Like they can't sell that. It's not in the catalog here. It's in Germany. So I imported that and I showed them, and they were all like, "Holy shit! It's an actual Lamborghini tractor, but modern, not an old school." Right. So it's kind of fun. Like
that guy from the Pro Tour show, he bought a Lamborghini tractor for his farm. He's got the farm series on Amazon Prime. And it's just funny because the Lamborghini tractor, of course, the instructions, I don't think any of the instructions were in English. So even the controls aren't in English.
Italian,
right?
It's all
Italian and then something, but not English. And
that's funny.
Of course, the tractor was too big for where he was going to park it. I mean, in every way it was overkill, but he wanted what he thought would be the best. And it's like, as nice as it is, it might not have been the best for his use. But
here's the
funny series. I haven't watched the most current stuff on it.
So, I don't know if you've seen, I know there's you guys for sure, because there's some RC guys on here, but there's a huge fan base to turn these guys into mechanical RC vehicles. So they'll gut it, they'll throw an RC motor underneath and run these guys RC wise. And there's like, you can go on YouTube, there's shows, they'll do the motors for the cranes, they'll do the motors for the lights and the transmission stuff. And it's absolutely crazy what those guys do with RC logistics vehicles and all that stuff, like transport trucks, all that.
I mean, that's the ultimate when you could take something not meant to be RC and turn it RC.
Well, like a bulldozer, the tracks, they'll turn the tracks motorized, the sled in the front or whatever you would call it. And I'm just like, holy smokes, you got to be like really good at building something custom to stick up in the inside guts of it, the spacing, right?
Yeah.
So, it's very cool.
Greg's thinking of picking up the Concorde. So I looked at it today. Oh, is it
Lego Concorde?
Yeah.
Really? They licensed it? They actually licensed it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I won't even show on any of the screens, but I mean, it's like a solid like meter long or something. Ooh. It's ridiculous. It looks really nice.
I know the scale's off, but your space shuttle behind you, that's still one I want to throw in the mix for the Mega Bloks space themes kind of thing.
Still want to get it. And actually, I'm looking at shuttle sets from a few different companies now too, like and other space stuff and some other landers.
Well, other than the Lego one that you have behind you, what's available than the one behind you?
In Lego, I have pretty much everything now that I want, short of actually a tiny one that my daughter has. I got the Kuso idea set from way back. I've got all the landers, the Saturn V. I've got anything I really. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have the creator set that has the brown tank, the rocket boosters with the brown
with the
fuel
color,
tank.
with the orange or brown.
I think
orange brown.
Brown,
like the Challenger back in the day colors.
Yeah. I don't have that set, and it's probably a little pricey now, where I probably wouldn't want to touch it, and I don't want to buy a copy of it. That just feel really dirty. But and this coming from me, because I do like the all bricks, but I don't want to get that non-Lego because I think that'd be valuable and a good asset to have as Lego. So I don't know. I'm trying to make a deal for it, but there's some other brands that are putting out some really nice stuff, and I have the Kobe. Jesus, do I have the Kobe one? No, I don't know. I don't think. No, I don't have the Kobe one.
The Kobe shuttle or Concorde?
No, I have the Concorde for sure.
You have the Concorde one? That's smaller, right?
But I don't. It is smaller, but I don't have. I think they have a shuttle, and I gotta see if I can source that because I really want that. That might be worth a trip to go into Ottawa because if I go to Play Value Toys.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And because their selection of Kobe is better than anybody's, and it would cover. It's worth the trip because it would cover my shipping costs. So
who went to the Hamilton Museum, the air museum?
My wifey. No, or did I do that? One of us. Either I did or she did it. But yeah, we got some stuff from there before.
Nice.
Because they had some stuff there from Kobe on the shelf. I can't remember what we scored from that. Now you make me feel old. Watch it come back.
That was a while ago.
Because they do have stuff. It was
a while ago.
Yeah. But and you know what I have? I got this not stupid. That little moose I got to build from that museum.
Oh.
Which isn't Lego scale. It's diamond block scale or something.
Oh, the tiny bricks? The micro build or whatever?
Yeah, same as the mock mini bricks. Same scale as whatever this stuff was.
Oh yeah, I have those the Mega Bloks and Nano bricks I gotta show off.
Nano and diamond and
the Nano.
Micro. And there's actually a brick that's 1/3 scale. I can't remember the name of that company. And what they did was they basically laser scanned Lego bricks. They thought that was a good idea. The problem is their laser scan was so good, it grabbed the imprints too. It took them forever to remove the imprints.
Oh, the Lego?
Yeah. They still ended up with a good quality brick, but scanning and getting everything to a certain scale, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. Reproducing it in molds, that's another, because the tolerances, right? You want 1/1000th of an inch or better tolerance, and it's like, that's really tough. There's a reason there's only one or two companies that do it well, and everyone else does it.
Yeah.
And going with a smaller brick and trying to have those tolerances, like, it's tough. It's really tough. And if you look at like micro and nano bricks, their stuff, because it's a different looking brick, it's never going to be as good. they went with something that is so totally different. In fact, you know what's funny? The diamond block would be more akin to taking. Remember the old big baby Mega Blocks, the big plastic ones, which they still make,
the Duplo style,
or even the Duplo style.
Yeah,
and microsizing them, because that's what you're getting in a really, really tiny scale. And while they're okay, they're the only reason any of their stuff looks good is just because of the scale. But when you're playing with it, it's just not as neat. I dig the designs, but it's just never going to be as good. It's never going to be what we expect from a brick. It's very hard to beat the Lego feel and quality and what they've achieved over the years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to show something here now. Let's see.
Yep.
Looks like you got some dollar store there hanging out. What's that one?
Dollar store?
Oh, it's BigNate. BigNate's window. I'm like, that looks like
actually, I saw some photos. So I do want to see Nate here. I'm going to throw Nate up. And then I'll even give him the bigger screen. His Instagram, he was posting some of the stuff, and it's like, oh my god, this is so cool.
See if
I think Big Nate leans more my way than some other people's way. Like he's dabbling in everything.
I do. I don't mind. I don't mind what brand it is.
Yeah,
I do buy a little bit of everything. See if I can get this camera to sit up. I got to use my phone, so I can't.
no worries.
Yep.
Trying to make it the stand a little taller. But yeah, so yeah, I was at Dollar Tree and I found they got some new sets with transparent bricks built in. So that's what.
So you're making a Lego stand right now?
Yeah, I'm making a duplo.
Yeah, I can hear it. By the way, I mean Jordan doesn't know this, but I actually started that way. I made Lego stands at first for my first streams. Yeah.
Nice. Wow.
Because you gotta get creative sometimes to figure out how you're gonna make something.
That is true. I mean,
right. So they had 3 sets. There's a spaceship, some sort of race car, and then this helicopter. I got the helicopter because I thought the blue parts would go in with one of my He-Man, mocks I'm trying to make up.
It's all trans clear blue. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, so it's all blue, clear inside. Yeah, most of the parts are blue and white. But the little light brick, it's about the size of 2 by 2 rounded.
It looks like an R2D2 body almost.
Oh,
that's about what it is. Yeah, just the
cool.
Yeah, what I do like is high rounded 2 by 2.
Oh wow!
It's got an on-off switch.
That's cool.
The only thing I don't like is it has like a pre-programmed pattern.
Yeah.
So it rotates between the 2 speeds and the colors.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want, you're doing a rave or a disco party. I was hoping it would stay one color, honestly. But yeah, the pieces are nice and they got decent clutch.
Is there a screw on the bottom of that Lego of your
Lego? It has to for the battery compartment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll have a little screw.
it's got any studs on the bottom, studs on the top.
When you get around
right there. Oh, it's on the side. There it is.
Yeah, if there's a tiny, I don't even know if there's a board. I'm looking for where a board is. It's so small.
That's on the LED, right? Where's the LED?
Right here.
Right there. And then there's going to be tiny little diode or board there. Yeah.
Wow.
Probably right beside the batteries, up like straight up and down, maybe.
Because you might be able to bypass whatever circuit they've set up. So you could have either be always on or just have this do something else with a tiny micro switch.
This is exactly those bouncy balls that you can buy at the dollar store that have that inside, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Motion sensor activated. But that's cool.
Activated, yeah.
So, Nate, those plastic pieces, the blue ones, are they good compared to the water pieces or ice pieces of Mega? Or how does it feel?
Yeah. I mean, I got clear white,
blue, right?
trans blue. These cool trans pink ones.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I was just thinking, I'm trying to build a crystal cavern underneath my Castle Grayskull.
That'll work.
These would be good for that.
They don't give you much
That
options.
trans clear 1x2 plate with the toe ball. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, and there's a hold on. There's the anti piece too. So
Because what you,
Yeah,
I don't know if Lego. Yes, yeah, I don't know if Lego
Nice.
does that. You know what's cool about that? You can make joints for things that are virtually invisible.
Mega has that clutch, but they're not clear. That's for sure.
yeah. Well,
but that's the thing. Getting it in clear is the trick.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Lego does it, so that's really wicked.
I mean, that right there. Look, this comes with 3 1x6s also. So now I've got a wand to put one of my characters in the air.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Dollar Tree or the Dollars.
This was Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Okay, so they have
This is their make it blocks is what it is. So yeah,
Now,
you can probably
we have Dollar
order
Tree in
this.
Canada, but there are fewer.
Make it blocks.
I
Interesting.
got a Dollar Tree in my town. I could go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you can't find them at your store, look online. They usually sell them by the case. So I think there'll be 24 or 36 per box. You have to buy the whole box.
So who do you think makes this, Rick? Who do you think makes this set? Out of what factory this comes out of?
Oh, I don't know. It might even say straight on the bottom.
At the back end? What does it say on the back end, Nate? The company wise, just
I'm looking. Hold on.
right there. Imported by
Greenberg or something. Greenboro International.
Oh, what is
Greenbrier
location
International?
of manufacture China. Yeah, Yanshin or whatever. Oh, it even gives you a best battery date for next year, so it does those watch batteries. Interesting.
Wow, eh? Well, actually, so that's a good sign of the legitimacy of a company that they're making those declarations, because a lot of companies won't. So
yeah,
that's probably what they had to do to make sure they could be even sold on this side of the planet.
Yep.
Right.
That's wicked.
Yeah, clear and blue are very rare all around, even in Mega.
Oh, now look at it. See, now look at this clear bag. There's about a half dozen companies right now out of China.
Yeah.
Where they're getting stuff packaged and the bags are like that. So that's probably a hint. Like I could probably figure out where it's coming from. That's pretty cool though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a sleuthy person could go back through some of my non-Lego streams and find at least 2 builds with that bag.
That has that bag.
Yeah.
And then what else to get? Oh, well, marketplace stuff. I got 5-gallon zip bags of just random non-Lego. And in there I got this Destiny set.
Nice. Oh, the little speeder set. Yep. Those guys are cool.
Yeah, these little with the scouts, and I forget what these guys are called. I never played the game, so.
I played Destiny.
I got this.
Oh, little Halo speeder. Yeah, the
Halo Skeeter, yeah, and Call of Duty.
First one. What you got? The divers.
Little mini submarine with a diver.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, that's the little one-person set. The little box.
Right.
Yeah. That's a good one.
So yeah, there was a cool finds, and then I don't know, I've got more Mega Blocks in these other bags. But there's a lot of. Maybe you guys can tell me what brand this is. It looks like nano bricks, but they're bigger.
Oh, best lock or no? It'd be
no.
It's not the Creo, is it? No.
No.
I don't know.
What's on the underneath, Nate? Under bottom end? Any codes or any words underneath? Any of the bigger
that I can see. Well,
check
there
the
is
plates.
some numbers.
Yeah, check the plates one. The one that's like long and thin. That big one sticking in the bag.
There's a part number in there, but
what do you think, Rick? What does that look like to you with the big chunky peg?
I don't know.
Off-brand?
Well, it's clearly an off-brand, but it's like they wanted the look of Lego, but they didn't adhere to the look of Lego, which is interesting.
That's what I'm saying. They look like the nano blocks, but they're like the Lego size bricks, but the nano block type studs.
Yeah.
They definitely don't work with Lego.
No.
Or Mega.
No. Yeah, I'm trying to look through the bag there. I don't recognize anything other than maybe that little red piece in the front there.
Little red piece in the front.
Yeah, the little 2x4 or the 8 peg. Keep going down. Yeah, that one. Yeah, does that have the tall pegs on it, or is it?
No, this is Mega.
Same. That's Mega. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
They're just mixed in there.
Yeah, they're all mixed.
I swear, every time you get those big lot bins that people think they're gonna get like $200 for it or something, I just cringe and I'm like, do you want to sort that out and actually make your money, or do you want to just get rid of it?
Actually, talking about big lots, how'd you do, Jordan?
Actually, not too bad. There's a lot of friend sets in there. There's some clear pieces that were like from like a Wonder Woman plane because their logos on there.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a couple Lego City sets there. At least there's small, like SUV with a camper trailer, then the big RV, a monster truck, and definitely a couple other sets.
Okay, so it looks like you got your money's worth one way or the other out of that.
Yeah, most of it. Like I'm gonna try and like find out a few of those sets and put them together, but the rest is all just spare parts for what I have planning going on.
I mean, most of the time over the years, I've done okay getting those lots, but every once in a while, you come up with a stinker when you go, "Oh, I shouldn't have."
Yeah,
I would never buy them blind. I know a lot of people buy them blind on Marketplace or somewhere else. Like, no, if you do that, you're going to get robbed.
Yeah.
If you could at least meet the person, you generally come out a little better, because I think most people are going to expect that someone's buying it is going to go look through it even a little.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you, I got a lot last year. I didn't get burned on the lot, but I didn't realize it sat in someone's storage shed for like 2 summers.
Uh-oh.
And it was full of cockroach eggs.
Oh.
And it smelled like rat shit. And I had to like break down every set and bleach it in my back porch. And like it took like 2 weeks to clean it all to where my wife would let me bring it in the house.
That's crazy.
That's gross. Yeah, and I just finished watching that haul I got. Yes, like I just finished watching it this morning.
Oh man, let me show off something here.
I mean, I wash everything, but that one was nasty. I got down to the bottom of that tote and I was like, oh no.
That's
this everything's
really
got
gross.
bleached now.
Yeah.
So clearly this is from China, but it is brand. It is a name. Actually, they're numbered. I didn't realize they were numbered. So here we go.
Oh,
it's a Sluban set. It is a legit Sluban set. It doesn't have the box like the other ones I have behind me. Because shipping's cheaper without the box, and less space taken up, because the box, admittedly, is about 3 times the size of the set.
Yeah.
Right. For those box Sluban ones, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward. This will be part of our mech builds that I do probably between now and Christmas. Nice. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'll show you. Let's see. I have. So this is the set basically. Now, what I'm trying to find is it's not Pacific Rim based like some of their others. At least I don't think so. So I don't recognize this as one of the Jaegers from Pacific Rim, but Snow Mirage.
Is this just like their branding, like their own theme?
I think I mean, they rode the Pacific Rim franchise into the ground. Like they did as much as they could with it.
Yeah.
And I think they, because it was a good seller for them, I think
there's
they started getting more stuff out there.
There's a bunch of unique pieces in there, right? The headpiece, the wings in the back, the gun.
Yeah, and they are known for doing a few unique pieces. So, hopefully I'm not short on anything there. So
how tall does that stand?
Let's see if one of these has the.
Did it have that picture with it? No, that one didn't have it. No.
You know what? There was one, and I didn't think to include it. But it's probably going to be the same as the other ones I built in the past, which is about 8 or 9 inches.
Okay.
At least. Yeah. Because I've been building their Sluban mechs for like 5 years on and off, and everything's been incredible. So, yeah, I really like that.
Wasn't Sluban the Walmart maker for their?
They made a bunch of the sets you see in the Playday line.
Yeah.
And you'll know that by seeing M38, whatever. That's Sluban.
That's that.
Every time. Side for now. I want to see something that Jordan's got.
Was the parrot new? I didn't see that before.
Oh, the parrot was last stream.
That was last stream? Okay.
Yeah, everything on the desk was recently. I did all the photography. I just haven't moved it anymore.
Is that the only color you got? The parrot?
No, I got the original, which is the blue.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
because that's a recolor, the paint.
Yeah, my kids won the blue one at a building contest at the convention we were at last month.
That's
nice.
Yeah, they come in second place and got the blue parrot set. That was pretty cool.
I've seen a lot of people get the instructions online and they're just going nuts doing their own color variants, and it's a nice set. It's a really nice set.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, because he sits on the shoulder of the big pirate guy, right?
But yeah, I gotta see something Jordan's got.
Yep. Yeah, I got this.
Let me move you into here. I didn't realize how good that works. Look at that.
I got this from Amazon yesterday.
Nice.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's exactly the vehicle I own. That's the good old Wrangler. Cool.
Yeah.
How much was it, Jordan, if I ask? 90 something or 100 something?
No.
67 maybe? I try to remember I saw those prices. It's one of the better priced ones.
I know it's like, I think I managed to get there was a $10 gift card on there.
That's right. Yeah. You bought it with
I only
$10
paid less than $70 for it.
Yeah, it was a good time to jump on them.
Yeah.
Oh, they said you have a busted box.
I'm excited. I can't wait to. Sorry?
Crack it open. It's a busted box already.
What?
Yeah, it's got a crease on it.
That's okay. There's a crease.
What scale is that? How big is that?
Done.
Oh, you made him do it. He's really doing it. He's
gonna build it. I can't wait to. Are you gonna
not build it now? But
are you gonna do a live build on that, or are you gonna just build it?
I'll probably just build it.
Just build it. All right. Show it on the next stream.
Oh yeah. Open as well.
Side by side. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Oh, because of the little sorting boxes like the other one.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. How many does it come with? How many of those folding boxes?
Did you get one or two? One?
Just one. Oh, two.
Two.
Yep, two.
They're better than I thought they were. I actually discounted it on the first build. I didn't use them. And then on that big one, I wasn't going to. And then I realized, it is actually pretty cool to use them.
That's a pretty good size because that's going to match the scale of your car, Rick, right? The big tires and everything. So that should. Yeah.
Sure, that's pretty cool.
You know what? If you build this thing and it turns out as good as it looks, I'm probably going to dive into that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good. It popped out to me because I love the red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They make some.
I've been an owner
stuff.
I've been an owner of a red Jeep since 1996. It's going to always be in my in my collection. Cool. Let's see what else you got. Is that the only one? We got a couple more.
No, I got more.
Oh, Jordan wants up again. Boom.
Yeah, he's got to bring the big bag out.
I did get a couple cups. Well,
gift with purchase.
Got an empty cup.
At least it's in the bag.
At least it's in the bag, but I got 2 cups of Pick a Brick.
That sucks.
What's it come out to, guys, for Pick a Brick? What is it price wise?
Isn't
per
it
cup?
$19.99?
20 per cup for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an
cool set. Now. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You gotta keep talking. I'm gonna grab something that's gonna match that. Hold on.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, I got this bad boy. It's gonna retire this year apparently, so I thought I'd pick it up now.
Yeah, I can't remember who, but someone puts out a nice list of retiring sets.
Yeah.
They're good to follow.
So I'm excited for that. Really excited to build that.
Now, I'm not the biggest Jurassic Park guy, but I'll tell you that one set with the gate. And big dinosaur.
Oh, the front
I got
gate?
that one.
Do you?
Rick,
that's a wicked looking set.
Put me and Jordan side by side for this show off here.
Sure.
Bring the Jurassic Park back.
Yep. Really.
Rick, throw us side by side. Can you do split screen?
It would take a minute or two, but I could do.
Play with it.
He's got to play.
Hey, Nate, be quiet. Be quiet. Okay, here we go. Let's do a tear off with these guys. Who to win?
Huh?
Minions T-Rex or your Jurassic Park T-Rex? Who to win the fight? Mine
I
comes
don't
with
know.
mine guys come with bananas.
Oh, geez, yeah. Mine just comes with flares.
Here, I want to see this one
here's
blown up. Hang on.
Mega's T-Rex.
That's cool.
Oh my!
So that was cool. They did a really good tie-in with the movie for Minions when they first came out because it was the history of the Minions throughout. So this was one of the first ones they got, the prehistoric Minions, right? And so they ended up killing obviously all the bad guys they work for. But this was one of the first ones they did from the movie, which was amazing. They really did some good tie-ins. So hopefully they do more.
He was one of the first boss.
He was one of the first bosses, yeah. And they rolled him into a volcano, which is kind of funny. Like, the whole intro to that movie is just hilarious. Every single guy gets offed in some badass like poor way, and they just
have like Napoleon also.
Yeah, Napoleon. They dropped the cannon right behind him to his level.
And there's a vampire. That's where the vampire set comes from.
Yeah, the vampire set. The happy birthday in the middle of the day. That was dumb.
I got another cool one.
All right, what you got?
You guys won't be able to guess. I don't think so. And I'll have to throw up pictures. I guarantee it.
They sent it to you like this. Open? Yeah. Like all the pieces loose.
Oh no. Well, no. Well,
the loose inside.
The wheels were loose, and this I had to cut. Or I had to tape because I accidentally cut it.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to pre-check it. Just because some of the stuff, the way it comes, some have manual, some don't. Like you saw the Sluban had the manual. So this one didn't. So I had to go figure it out.
Is it electronic PDF? No?
Yeah.
It
is.
Ah, boo.
But I'll show you
what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wicked. And anyone who knows what I like, this is really, really cool.
Oh.
Nice.
What scale?
It should match the scale of the creator cars that I've been building, like the Mustang and stuff.
Now
I got the Speed Champions version of that one. The little
find some.
Yeah, that's my favorite Speed Champs. The white Lambo is my favorite Speed Champ.
Find some decals for this bad boy. Put a little Ferrari horse on that, or sorry, the Gallardo, whatever the little Lanborghini, whatever.
Put a little jackass.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's cool.
And write spaghetti.
They did a good job though. That's decent. You can see the mirrors are just the little clip-on ones, but they got the angles right.
Yeah. This is actually not even the best version of this. There's a version 2 where some of the details are a little better. It's got a black rear airfoil and actually pop-up lights.
Nice.
This one I liked, and I figured I'd pull the trigger on this one. But yeah, this one I really like.
Yeah.
Under $20 for this, or a little bit more?
No, this is closer to 50, 55.
Okay, so this is a decent build then. Okay, it's gonna be thick.
Depending on when you grab it and where.
Who's the
50 to actually probably 50 to 75,
including shipping?
Well, it's free wherever you get it. Free shipping. Don't pay for shipping.
So it's already included in the price wherever it came from.
Yeah.
That's decent. And how white are the bricks you got there? Show us the actual brick.
Under my light, they're pretty white. They're probably not as white as Lego white.
Okay, so it's kind of
cream. They're not cream or eggshell, but they're not white.
The non-shiny white,
like a pearl.
This will give you an idea of what I already think now that I'm looking at this bag. Remember when I did the BD1 droid?
Yep.
There was 3 shades of white. I got 3 shades of white.
No.
I do. I'm looking at it now, even under my lights, which are, they're different. Oh, geez, I got some bad lights on. Yeah. So they source from lots of different places. So it will be interesting to see how well it goes.
Yeah.
But I'm still excited about it. Looks like it's a cool looking build.
Mm-hmm.
So this one will probably be done sooner as opposed to later. Because
that'll take you one build. That'll be one build, one night for sure.
1,000 pieces.
Oh,
I think it's
wow.
Maybe 2.
I think it's 1,000 pieces. Well, I mean, I only do 200 to 300 pieces per session generally. Okay.
Well, it's because we take last time. Yeah. I'm gonna challenge you to a build, speed build. How fast?
No, those days are long gone. Not happening.
No more all-nighters.
Well, it's like I didn't hear that, Nate. Sorry.
I said, would any two of us have the same sets? That'd be the question.
Oh, well, probably not. When it comes to this stuff, I don't know anyone who dabbles in some of these weird brands as much as I do. Although there are guys who switched a lot, like Cabbage Face. He is so deep into Kobe now. I don't even know if he does Lego anymore.
Oh, yeah. He loves those military sets.
Military stuff and everything military now from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Well, nobody else is making them. Kind of a shame.
Well,
right?
I mean,
Pretty's fun.
Yeah, I mean, you can get them made out of Legos if you go third-party designer, but then,
dude, you know what they cost? Like if you go Brickmania.
Oh,
yeah, Brickmania is.
Oh, you mean the ones that they? Yeah. That's like custom made to order, right?
Yeah.
Although, you know what's interesting? So Bricklink has got Mock Shop finally up and running. So potentially you're going to see more designs with instructions with Lego parts pop up. They won't necessarily have the Lego brand on the box, but what do you care? You're getting the Lego parts from sellers. I mean, that could be the one good thing to come out of Lego buying Bricklink.
Mm-hmm.
They really could. So I've got, actually, I got two things in here. Did you have anything else, Jordan?
I have one more big thing to show what I'm doing.
Okay, I'll show a little thing, and I'll let you show a big thing, and then.
Yep.
So I was happy to pick up another one today. And what's funny is another bone shaker.
Double. It's a double ring.
Double whites.
Double
whites. I thought I had it. I didn't already have it. The one that was like this was black, so this is another repaint.
Nice.
And I don't know if the black one had open roof on it. This one
was the wait a minute. Was the black one the one that came with the set, the big set, the double whites?
Well, I have both the individual one because I had looked through my phone before picking this up. I don't know if it also came with the rig set or not. But yeah, so I was happy to. Anytime I can get another bone shaker that I don't have, especially one that's, by the way, this is like a perfect card. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean,
not warped, nothing. Yeah.
No, it's like wow. They must have
so cool.
What's the year on the back? When was that one? 222.
You know what's funny? Wow, 21.
21. Whoa.
Can it? Well, you know what? The card backs too are kind of funny.
Just using
the
them.
Hot Wheels cards. Yeah, 21. Wow.
Wow.
That? Oh, not that. That's shocking. Is it a little cleaner? Yeah, 21. Goes to show you how long it takes for some of the stuff to get in. I don't know what case number for people who follow the Hot Wheels stuff religiously.
Wait, you said you got this at the dollar store?
I just got this at Dollarama today.
So old stock, maybe? That's all they do is just buy up old stock from everywhere. And...
Well, the dollar, no, Dollarama is about 5 months behind.
That's it.
Retail compared to Walmart and Toys R Us. So it's not bad. It's not like ancient. But there's definitely been some delays. I got a feeling there was, old prints because there's nothing different to this. And I'll bet you if I take a look at the card back, I don't think I opened the black one yet.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you it's the same card stock.
No.
So I'm really happy.
They probably just cut and paste it, right?
Well, typically they'll release two models in the same year. Because it is one of the most popular what do they call that? Not stamps, but casts.
Okay.
This car is consistent. I mean, because almost in every batch they've got new bone shakers. So
keeps the interest going, right?
What's my collection already? 50 of them or something? They got me for but I kind of stopped buying the other ones now. Although there are new ones I saw with the studs, for the brick connector.
Oh, they made new ones? Yeah.
Yeah. Someone posted a video yesterday. And I saw it. Oh, damn, there's new ones. And I kind of want them. So I don't know. I might grab it. I'm a sucker for them. I want to see what Jordan's got.
Well, it's nothing new. It's what I'm building.
Oh, it's what you're building. Awesome.
Yeah, it's what I'm building, and it's for a future project.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, I hear a city coming in.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're never going to reach those back corners.
That is
are you actually?
Okay,
This middle table, I'm going to make
moves
the
out?
design slide out
Nice.
and slide back.
there you go.
So,
Okay.
so that way I could.
Jordan, I thought you were gonna be like the train guys. You're gonna crawl under and pop out the middle down there at the end. And you
No, well,
You
I
could.
might have to with this table crawl under and then pop up.
There you
But
go.
yeah, there's going to be a train like coming, going around this whole thing.
Nice.
Okay, before you overcommit, so you're gonna, but are you gonna put buildable stuff on that middle section?
Yep, it's going to be a highway.
Nice.
Okay, isn't that gonna be heavy?
Nope,
No,
I don't think so. I'm not going to build it too heavy. It's going to stick down low. Just get this fixed back up.
Hey, Aaron, Shazam.
There we go. Nope. Oh. Yeah, I got that camera held up by vice grips.
Hey, yeah, I was wondering what that was. It looked like it had an evil helmet on her coming into the camera view.
Oh, damn. I'm going to have to fix this again later.
Well, after the table's built, use scrap wood to make a stand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be huge.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a big table.
So have you already purchased the base plates to put on it, or?
I have some base plates.
You can do the street versions too, like the dotted.
I don't have the old road plates. I have only the new road plates.
Oh, the new style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, I just recommend be consistent and go through with the one type.
Oh, yeah.
Like I have some Lego ones. I got some non-Lego ones. And the problem with the non-Lego ones, unless you know which one was a good one, you end up with a lot of weird inconsistencies trying to marry them up because they're slightly different heights. Some of them have very poor tolerances for the studs. It's the one thing I don't like about non-Lego stuff is the base plates are notoriously bad. They'll look good, and then you start laying down something that's long, like 8 long, 10 long.
They're off by a little bit, right?
And it doesn't work, and weird things happen to the plate.
I tell you what, I use the Dollar Tree brand base plates for the bottom of my mills.
Yep.
And just because you're gapping the studs, you're only using every 2 or 4 bricks. It leaves that room for the flexibility when you put the Lego plates on top.
Okay.
So if they
like a double layer.
Yeah, they're not fighting the whole 8 stud plate, or brick. They're just fighting it 2x2 or 1x4.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've ordered stuff from Alley and they were perfect. But, if you try, what happens with a lot of stuff you'll order from Alley, Taobao, Temu, whatever, you'll never, like, the guys will sell out before you get a chance to go at it again. And then you're trying to find it from another source. And it looks the same in every way, even the same photography is used. And it's not the same stuff you'll get the second or third time around.
Yeah, it's hard to get the same stuff from the same provider.
Yeah. No,
Jordan, idea for your sliding out table. If you could do it, I don't know if the sliding table in the middle, when you build your city, obviously your plates aren't going to be connected when you slide it out because you got to move it all. But how awesome would it be if you could have your train lines match up when you move it out?
That's
so
what
it
I'm thinking.
lines right up, right? Kind of like a roller coaster style kind of thing.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have to play around with the train tracks like that.
So when you move it, you can still use it kind of thing, right?
Yes.
And the roads
that's what I'm
match up,
thinking.
blah, 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 right? That'd be fun.
Make sure you make that as part of a video series, like building
that is
JDP's city,
Oh, yeah, that is going to be its own series once I get the table all done.
Oh, no, even now.
You could throw a video
of what you're doing now because people.
Oh, yeah. I've been recording on my phone. It's going to be coming out shortly once the table's all done.
There you go. Make them the 30-second shorts.
Oh, yeah. It is going to be a short.
Yeah. The Daily Bugle, is that going to be the first building of the city?
Probably the first skyscraper because I do have the corner garage, the bookstore, and the big square of the big
assembly square.
Yeah, assembly square. Thank you. Of those lines.
Any terrain gonna go in there, like any mountain or hills or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a mountain. I'm gonna have a small lake.
Nice.
Gonna have a small river.
Oh, you gotta do a mountain in the corner. I mean, that's the only way you can take up the space.
There's gonna be 2 mountains, one in each corner.
Nice.
Here's something. Have you given any thought to the wall, like painting the wall, whether it's a sky color or the clouds or anything? Because I've seen some people do it and they've done a really good job. Some will just do, a baby blue for sky and then just sponge some clouds.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about it.
Oh yeah.
I see someone do basically a Batman motif. You know how Batman sky skate, with just the outline of the city, just something that fills that negative space, right?
Definitely do a backdrop on the walls because that adds so much character to your pictures, your videos.
Oh yeah,
it makes you feel like the city continues. It just doesn't dead end
perspective. Yeah, you get that perspective all the way down, right?
Yeah, like paint some light blue and sponge some clouds on the wall.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good idea. I'll definitely get into that too.
So,
what you got last release?
What's your last one there?
Taking my wife.
I missed your turn yet.
She, I figure, is still going to try and pinch this. I don't know.
Flowers? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Insects.
Nice.
Yeah.
So grasshopper, no, praying mantis, beetle. Nice.
Butterfly?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Now, the original idea set had a much larger ladybug. They cheaped out and they went with a single round stud printed.
Oh, jeez.
People are so upset. I can't remember how accurate the rest of it is, but the praying mantis sells the set.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm trying to make so that reflection.
Right.
That cool. Is so nice.
Wait, is the last one a dung beetle?
Yeah, it'll be the one.
Yeah.
No one's done a giant ball of poo for that thing.
I'll have to buy the Chewbacca set and take out his arm and
I'm just saying.
down.
I'm gonna get a bunch of brown bricks. Let's go.
But,
hey, doesn't Lego have those already pre-made half bricks, like half top, bottom of a boulder or anything like that?
Yeah, there are boulder bricks.
Like bigger ones though?
Oh, they're not cheap. I don't know what the biggest one is.
That's all you need for that.
They do have from the rock builders or rock
even half,
or whatever set.
Even half, right?
Brown boulders. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
They size up about right. They're about 4 bricks high and 4 studs wide.
That sounds about right. But I figure it shows off really nice. Now I need to find the original birds set that had 3 birds.
Nice.
I need to get that set now.
So is this brand new?
A lot of these. Yeah,
brand new. Okay.
I think it was September 1st.
Okay. No gifts with purchases this round?
No.
Nothing.
Yeah, I threw stuff into one of the online carts. Just throwing stuff in there. See, is there a reason for me to jump on anything now?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't. I'll tell you though, this could be the last Lego set I buy this year because of that Venator set.
Yeah.
Because I collect all the UCS. I'm short 2 of them I think now at this point, and it's that's going to be pricey no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not pumping out anything I'm looking forward to. Notice, you can see the change in the stuff I'm buying. I'm not going all in on every Star Wars set like I did in some years. It's not happening anymore. It's weird, different stuff that interests me. I love the animals. I love seeing more of that. But there is that new Horizon set coming from that game I never played.
Yeah.
It looks like a mastodon or something.
Yeah. It's
the pictures are blurry as all hell, but it looks amazing already.
Ooh.
Yeah, look, it's supposed to be like a giant,
a mammoth?
Yeah, giant, robot mammoth.
A robot.
Yeah. I've played the game, and I can't wait for that.
Yeah, if this set is really half as good as I think it is, that could be another one I might want to get, just because it looks so different.
Yeah, I also have the tall neck too from that from.
So, what do you think of the tall neck set?
I like it. I even did a live build on it, but yeah, I like it.
So is this thing supposed to be called? I think if it's what you guys are talking about, it's a boss guy that you fight. Tremor Tusk.
Tremor Tusk.
Tremor Tusk. Yeah. So this thing's massive.
It is.
Oh, is that the Star Wars looking thing with the big
Horizon? What game?
Horizon 2 Forbidden West.
Forbidden West. There you go.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that thing is crazy. They're making this into a set?
Yeah, we saw some really good leaks.
Lego's making this? Holy.
Lego's making it.
Well, yeah, because they've already got the license.
This is gonna be a repeat of that other game that you bought, Rick?
What, Overwatch?
Overwatch, yeah. It's gonna be a repeat of that. People are the people into this game though, as much as
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Overwatch is
It's
worth a fortune now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got Overwatch right here.
You got the same one?
I got all the Overwatch up here.
There you go. Okay.
Oh no, you don't have all the Overwatch.
What? No? Which one am I missing?
Rick,
Rick's got the unreleased.
don't tease him. Don't tease him with your.
Can I even find it at the moment? That's the question.
What was the actual figure of it?
I know. Can he get to it?
Yeah. No, he's gonna,
Yeah.
watch everybody. He's gonna die in live stream here with the collapse avalanche of Lego.
The whole group's
Third
gonna
party.
fall on him.
Finding it.
Oh Lord.
His wife will come home and jump in the screen, be like, "What
He's
happened?"
gonna be like, help, help.
You know what you'd have to do right now? You'd have to go to my Facebook because I pinned the pictures of the Overwatch, but I don't know where it is right now.
Yeah. Just send him a message, picture later. You know.
Yeah.
Actually,
I probably still
watch
have it on
this.
my. Let me see.
I know what I can do. Watch this. Dun, 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 dun.
I probably still have it in my browser.
I can pull it up quick.
Oh wait, so for the Horizon Forbidden West, that's that big tall neck like giraffe looking one that they already put out. Ah, okay.
Yes.
So they've already had this out for a while.
Page.
Yeah, that one's already out.
So it's the set with the 76980. What is it? The Overwatch 2, blah blah blah. So it's just a mech, right? Rick?
Yeah, I got it.
Mech one? Yeah, 76980.
And if I do that, share this, and
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that one I don't have because didn't they cancel that one?
Because Rick bought them all. That's why.
Rick got
Literally.
5.
I did buy a bunch. And we will be building this in the very near
most
future.
definitely. They're really drooling over this thing.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that one I don't. Yeah, I thought they canceled that one.
they
Oh, they
did.
So how'd you get one?
We bought them all.
Credit card. Charge it. Yeah,
Pallet shipping. That's what.
Yeah.
yeah, I moved pretty quick on that. But yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
mean,
It's still on. It's still online, Jordan. You can go to eBay.
you can find it, but
Oh.
it's a fortune.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: it's not even. You got to remember now the original build, the instructions, everything, even the parts. They're now so far out of date compared to what they could do today if they were to make it today.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't even that awesome a build, but being a unique set that's rare, it's one of the most rare sets you can find in the last decade and a half, 2 decades.
Yeah.
For a full build. I don't mean just a rare figure. It's just an oddity to have in the collection. And like a lot of those kinds of things, I like to have it. So, and I did like Overwatch. I have most of the I you know what? You actually do have more Overwatch than I do. So there's probably 3 sets I don't have.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately now, Jordan, it's at 600 Canadian with $70 shipping from Turkey. That's where you're at that set.
Yeah, and you're not going to find anyone in North America to sell it to you. So you are ordering from Hungary, Turkey. Actually, that's it because it wasn't made in any of the fabs. It wasn't made anywhere else. So.
Wow.
Yeah, there won't be sets escaping Mexico. That didn't happen. So, in fact, if the Mexico fab had touched it, there would be thousands of these online.
They've been running out the back door.
Yeah.
Because they have such lax control of everything.
Is there a Lego factory in Mexico?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know the last 6 months because it's been quiet.
Really?
So I really don't know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Lego consolidated production in the last year. Times are tough at Lego. I don't know. Someone saw value in consolidating production.
Weird. They would.
I know when they went so far to expand and open up in different countries to have for the tax benefits to sell product in certain areas. It just made sense to them to reduce shipping time and all that. But they actually did a consolidation, which is funny because as far as I know, their bottom line meeting went well. Numbers were good, but Lego finally had a little bit of a plateau happen the last 18, 20 months. So they're pumping out lots of stuff, and they're definitely getting a key demographic. Their market is changing, I guess, a lot less with the kiddie stuff and more at the stuff aimed at us.
Yep.
Slowly. I know people think it's fast and aggressive. No, but it is slowly changing, which is a shame. I don't know, maybe. But they grew. They were going into the pandemic at such an incredible rate. Like, dude, they're still the number one toy company on the planet. They're not hurting in any way, shape, or form. They're just reevaluating what works for them. They are so well aware of what works for them. Everyone thinks they've got them figured out. They have got it figured out. They know what they're doing.
But Rick, didn't the pandemic really bolster their sales because people were stuck at home and wanted to build and do stuff?
The adults, yeah.
Right? The adults, yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, the parents weren't buying Lego. The parents weren't buying Lego for the kids.
For them, no.
The adults are buying Legos because they were depressed, suffering, and bored, and they got influx money or whatever they call it.
Oh, the stimulus money.
Stimulus money, depending on the country you're in. And,
well, I think they started releasing too many big sets too fast.
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of people are saying that.
You start dropping a $800 set every month.
Well, look at the Hogwarts, the Harry Potter one, the train.
Well, look at this.
Exactly. I mean,
Star Wars, right?
Slow those down. Do those every 3 months, 4 months. Yeah, people will still buy them, but if you drop one every month,
they can't buy them all.
Yeah. Even the big time spenders, can't keep up with that, or don't want to keep up with that. Then you've got too many damn sets, and you got a bunch of.
Lego went from a quarterly launch structure, which is, if you remember the old catalogs, they were roughly quarterly,
right,
to a monthly.
Yeah.
Every first of the month, and you're seeing that through the midnight launches and everything. And for some people, they're, oh my God, you're doing it every month. But if you go back to the quarterly, you'll actually see that it's actually has been spread out. It sucks because there is more stuff targeted at us. But and everything is more expensive. It just is, right? $800 sets 2 years ago are $1,000 now. It's just the way it is. But it's now every month. It's every first. And I literally had to sit there and think, okay, what am I spending? And like I said, that's probably going to be the only Lego I buy this month. Short of, what I did look at? The red car. The
Corvette?
The Corvette.
The Corvette
it is so nice.
Yeah,
it was built in the store, and I got to look around it. And you know what's funny? They didn't use the best angles in the box art, because I was able to walk around it at different angles. Go, I would have taken that shot. I would have taken that shot, and it would have looked better. They didn't use the best angles. It actually looks better in person.
Maybe
now, there's bad angles for sure. But wait, Lego can't do everything. Right?
Maybe that's a key point that they said. Let's just make medium shots and let the people buy it and review it.
And be even happier what they got. That could be. Why not?
Right? Yeah. Why not?
And manage the expectation, and then you get better when
if you're blown away by the walk around, then you've just got what they wanted. That you're giving.
Here's the nice thing. So the Yorkdale store just reopened. They moved to a better location in the mall, and probably square footage wise, it's probably equal to the original, but it's a different shape. I have mixed feelings about what they did have that was better. Was more built sets on display in these beautiful circular acrylic displays.
Don't like dome.
It's a big square.
Big square.
It's not dome, but it's a cylinder.
Okay.
And they're lower so that the kids can see them. That's smart too. Yeah. Right where your child can see it. That's sneaky. And they can go right up to it and put their faces to it. So I was looking at it, I want these things. Because they look like the old cake boxes, with the lids.
Well, don't you remember going into Toys R Us and they had all those displays of like Playmobil and other stuff in the acrylic case? Even Mega Bloks had that back.
Most of the Toys R Us ones I found were flimsy plastic displays.
It depends on the company that put them up.
I guess it depends on solid, the company. Right? Were they?
Yeah.
Because see, with the Lego ones, like you can get into that collecting. I know people collect those Lego ones.
The displays, right? Yeah.
but the buy-in, you're usually talking $500 to $700 for what's usually a glued together Lego set.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
No, I can't do it. I don't care how cool it looks or how, like, there was some old Star Wars ones from 2000 to 2004 era.
Well, the 80s.
I really wanted to get into
those, right?
Well, because of the Star Wars, I was into it, and it's like, wouldn't it be great if I could add this to my semi? At the time, a lot of that era, from 2001 to just a couple of years ago, is virtually complete for me. And it's like, to not have those, it's like, oh, but I don't like the idea of buying something I can't build. Like, that's the rationale for me to not burn money on it. That doesn't mean that I don't regret it. It's like, man, I had opportunities and I let it go. And it's like, I don't know. But I got a couple buddies who stack them up like fish tanks. And it's like, okay, I don't know. It's a little weird, Oh,
yeah.
Some of them have moving levers, so you can move a little thing over. Some of them have lights up, and that's cool too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I begrudge him doing it, and maybe it's a little bit of jealousy that he's got better connections than I do, because that's what it came down to, right?
Well, he definitely has more room than you guys.
More room. Well, always make friends at your local Toys R Us, or your local Mastermind, because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with Walmart. You can make friends at Walmart. It doesn't pay off too often.
Yeah.
Unless you got a guy who's going to hook you up with the Hot Wheels, then it always seems to work.
Cases, right?
I got friends who they skunk everyone out at Walmart, and I have 14 of them near me. Right? I mean,
well, you don't check the cases before they leave the warehouse.
Say that again.
So you don't check the cases before.
So we had this discussion before, but you don't remember it. So when we do receiving, so if it comes to my warehouse, when we receive, we're obligated for every SKU to open up one case to scan UPC. There are stickers placed on the outside of cases for us to scan from supply chain or from the depot for us. We're not allowed to use that. We're not supposed to. We call it cheating. We're supposed to open up one, scan the UPC, make sure we got the right product. It's received. Great. Here's the skids. Got 10 skids, 100 skids, whatever.
So you
set them off wherever they're going.
The treasure hunt in that case.
Once it's open, it's open.
Right.
We, that's going on the rack, on the shelf, whatever. Yeah, that small stuff doesn't stay in my building anyway. In fact, we don't technically receive those anymore. That goes to one of my other buildings. But as for the stores, if you're seeing 16 cases come out in a cart and they're all open, that's because someone in that building opened every box. It's not because that's the thing. They're going to get 5 to 15 cases for Hot Wheels. Did you figure 36 to 72, depending on which size case they get?
Wait a minute. Wouldn't that 16 boxes be the one that they fill the big dump in the middle aisle? Like the big Hot Wheels case?
Well, no, okay.
Do they just dump those in?
Dump bins are all location based, because you notice some stores don't have those at all.
Yeah.
And
we got the rolling bins, and you got the car.
We get the display bins, the blue Hot Wheel display bins,
right?
With, I don't know, every skid, every 2 skids, whatever. Most of the stores trash it. Just like a lot of the display stuff that manufacturers will send. Mattel's a great one. The Hot Wheels being Mattel, they'll send display stuff for Hot Wheels, whatever, Barbie, whatever, all these things. But most of that always ends up in the trash. It doesn't get used because it's too bulky, too big. No one wants to give that much space to any one manufacturer because it eats up too much space. But when you do see stores where they are using it, you can see where a product doesn't sell. If you're seeing Hot Wheels build up in those bins, that market, that city, that town, whatever, Hot Wheels is not a big seller for it because it's accumulating faster than they can move it out. And that's why you're seeing it in those bins. Because most of the stores where stuff moves never put it in those bins. They peg them. And it takes time to peg them. Trust me, the guys would love to dump them into the bin.
Yeah. But they're sitting there just doing their thing.
But a lot of stores don't have the space to have those bins sit there, which is funny because, per square inch, you could probably put a lot more in those stupid bins, but you also beat up everything too. And that's a problem. You find more theft in those bins. You find more of the pop off. And when they clean them out, if you've ever gone into a store like I have to go through the bins just to see if I could find a car, when you get to the bottom, what do you find? Sometimes the ones you thought were stolen or not, the blisters popped off. And the cars are sitting in the bottom.
Oh yeah.
So,
If the cars are not on the pegs, then that's just laziness by the employee. Because all the stores around me, the pegs are empty, but the bins are full.
really,
Yeah.
you know what though? I'll be the first to say some of the stores are understaffed, and it sucks. But
You think?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hey, you want to talk about Hot Wheels? I got some good ones today. I want to pick them up.
New sets, new themes.
Yeah, put me on. Well, I think these are new, but they're dated for last year.
Let's take a look.
hang on, let me
turn
add
my
this
camera
back. I really hate the fact that every time I do that, my cameras will roll around.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
Yeah, the Day of the Dead.
that
Nice.
is.
That, I was trying
I have
to,
not seen any of that anywhere.
This is 1 through 5 for the series.
Nice.
Oh, you got the whole wave.
I got one. Yeah, I only pick these up if I get the whole wave.
Wow.
That's the thing. I'm always looking at these things. It's like if one's missing, I'm definitely not interested. But
So not only is the coloring kick ass, it's the type of vehicles too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I gotta call my daughter. Hang on one sec. She's got to see this. Tara,
Day of the Dead Hot Wheels. Wow.
Tara,
Ford.
Come here.
These are a wicked, and the tires are their
So this
wheels
is a
are skulls.
33
Awesome.
Nice. That is cool. That's just fun artwork.
come here.
Yeah.
You're too slow.
I like the red material.
I'm gonna cripple my 19-year-old.
But yeah, it's really cool. It's got the pink roses all down the side and the skull.
Yeah. No, the artwork looks awesome.
Look at these. These are new Hot Wheels.
I have that.
You don't have that one.
I have that one.
She might. I was saying these are 2022, so they might
So
be
the
I
like
last-
have that one. It's part of a collection.
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
this one's a Corvette. I'm not sure
I
why
like
they.
that.
I can show you.
That's
Like I have
nice.
it.
Yeah, go get the one you got.
This
other
one's number 3.
I bet you can't find the one you got.
70,
I'll show her this clip afterwards. She's with her boy.
76 Camaro. I'm sorry.
That is so nice.
Nice.
This one's here. 71 Maverick.
Nice.
Oh, it's just the artwork is so different than any other Hot Wheels, so it's cool.
That's why.
Mhm.
That's why
So,
I grabbed these.
So is it more expensive?
Yeah,
They're
these were
$5,
about
$6?
75 at the
Oh,
store I was
yeah.
at.
Get out of here.
Rather
Well,
than
these
$1.25?
at Walmart here would be like $5-6, and Toys R Us would be like $8 each.
I think they were $250 US.
Oh,
This is a
Brutal.
pink
so
Cougar.
nice.
Yeah, but they were on sale for. I thought they
And I
were in the
believe
bin with the others. I thought they were $1.20 a piece, but these are $1.75.
I don't have the box though, but
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, these
I mean,
are
I'd love to have the other ones. Yeah, that's like the same thing.
Yeah.
2022,
Yeah, that's the
and
same
then
size
yeah, there's
as
the
well.
5 models.
I'd love to have the other ones. Is he selling them?
Oh, you just found it.
Which other ones do you need? Because I passed up multiples.
Yeah, I have that one.
So she's got the. She doesn't have that for sure.
All right, so hold on. I'll show you which ones. This one's number 5.
Anyway, is that all?
Yeah, 5 she doesn't have.
Okay, I saw a bunch of those. This one's number 4. This is the 71
Yeah, she doesn't
Maverick.
have that. She's actually only got one with the Day of the Dead theme. Not that.
Well, these so on the back, these have got the Halloween symbol. That's what caught my eye.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of fitting, but I mean, the Day of the Dead is not
Yeah.
Halloween, so it's like
Yeah.
This is number 3.
that's so nice. But yeah. See, we have a store 2 hours north of where we live. It's called Aurelia Diecast, and all they sell is Hot Wheels.
This
That's all they
Corvette.
sell. A whole store. That's nice. Yeah, she doesn't. So you know what? That's a whole new wave compared to what she's got.
So she's just got the
Oh no,
first-
she's got this one. Yeah, this one she's got. This one right here. She's got this.
Has it got the same date on the back? Is it a
Well, she's long since opened it,
222? Oh, okay.
but that's the one she pulled out and showed.
I saw multiples of this. I saw multiples of all of these, but number 2. This one was the one like I had to dig halfway down through a like a rolling 3x3 foot display
Oh,
that
wow.
he's into. And then, okay, so we all know I love Batman, so I got a couple of these.
Ooh. Is that burgundy?
Nice.
It is. It is
Oh,
like
that's so nice. And I love the fact it's the animated series.
Oh yeah.
Now these are from Target, and I think these are like an exclusive, another 5-piece set. I'm not sure if I've got this set already, but this is another. I love these Arkham Knights because they're it's just a thicker, more tank-like Batmobile.
Yeah.
What's this one here? This just says Batmobile. I'm not sure what this is from. This is
that looks like from one of the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's got the dual glass case.
Oh.
No clue.
It's hard not to like the Batmobiles. So.
Oh yeah.
It is. So yeah, I found this one today. This is from the movie.
Oh man, that's a Keaton Batmobile. Nice.
Yeah, but it's
in white.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like a Nike sneaker. That's so cool.
It's got purple trim rims on the wheel.
Yeah.
So I thought it was pretty cool. It says 3 of 5, but I'm not sure.
I wonder if that is a treasure hunt.
And this says 21, but it's a 2023 case.
Yeah, and that's why I don't put a lot of stock in the back of those cards.
You gotta watch.
And the lead times on production are so long. By the time they go into cases and then cases get distributed.
It's not a Batmobile, but it's a Cloak and Dagger.
Huh.
What the hell? That's crazy looking.
Yeah, it's one of their what do they call this? It's
that's their art cars, yeah.
Yeah, and
that's the thing. My daughter loves the art cars
off the wheels.
Oh,
cool.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, but they have these letter inspired, like vehicles. There's a van that has a D on it I've seen, and there's a C something. And
forcing you to buy one of every letter. See?
Yep.
It looks like with Batmobile. I get it. And then I got the London bus because I'm British.
Could you imagine an actual London bus that looked like that with those? Wheels? Does it have a wheelie bar in the back? Because that
it is, yeah.
Yep.
Wheelie bar in the second story.
Oh my god!
Wing.
Hell yeah!
As if the bus could ever go that fast.
5 turbo blast exhaust.
The express bus.
Yeah.
From downtown to Heathrow. What?
I was like, yeah. If you ever been to London, you couldn't get this to speed. It wouldn't matter.
No.
You can't make it 2 blocks without hitting the brakes. Well, there you go. There's my Hot Wheels for the day.
Nice.
Oh, that's wicked. That is wicked. Boom. See, it never goes back to where it should. That's one thing with the software. I can't tie a person to a spot. So every time I switch it, it'll go wherever it wants to go. There's a numbering system. Maybe if I told people come in with a certain number, but that's a pain in the butt. Or if I added them a certain way. No, actually, it would take your order the way you guys came in earlier. And Nate was last, so he was like, he counts as number 5 if you don't count my second camera. It's so confusing with StreamYards. You guys all got cool stuff.
How did I become number 5 out of 4?
I have 2 screens. Yeah, because if I put that in there, now we got 5.
There you go.
And if I put 2 other cameras in, you move to 7?
Oh, okay.
And I think Dan was in first because he was saying, look in the green room. And I'm sitting here and I'm just fiddling away. Oh, I was showing off my speeds. I was testing my speeds and some of the dirty tricks I can use to get faster than other people. And because there are definitely some nefarious things. That's the thing. So I told everyone in the chat, well, you can read it. You were in the chat. It's like,
Yeah.
protect your home network, password protect, change your passwords, do all that good stuff. If you know what MAC addressing is, do that on your home router if you can, because these days the free tools available, you can get someone who will do what I do and just take your home router, they'll put custom firmware on it, and then I'll just piggyback someone else's network.
Yeah.
And it's bad. And if you could piggyback their network, you can also see what's on it. So it's because I doubled my speed in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Doing evil mods. So yeah. Protect your networks, guys. That's all I can say. And I'm a good guy. Can you imagine if I wasn't a good guy?
Yeah. I need to find a new provider.
Oh, do you know what numbers you're getting? Did you try speed test or?
Oh yeah, I've done speed tests. Like every now and then, my download will be like 65 megabits per second. My upload will be 12.
Okay, I know that you think that's not a great number, but that is more than good enough to stream, play online games, have 2 or 3 people run Netflix. Like, that's not bad,
No, yeah, but lately it feels like it's been getting worse. Like,
so what are you seeing? What are you seeing? Like, are you seeing weird hiccups? Were you saying you got bounced out of a game?
Yeah, I got like bounced, like not just out of a game, but like my PS5 lost all internet connection, like to the Wi-Fi, and same with my phone.
You're in a house, right, or an apartment?
Yep, a house. Yeah.
When you're looking at your Wi-Fi stuff, do you see other nearby networks? I mean, that'll give you an idea of congestion. Like if you see 10 or 20 or 30 nearby networks, when you look at the Wi-Fi, that'll give you an idea of congestion without using a Wi-Fi scanner, which you can get on an Android phone. On Apple phones, not so much. Mm-hmm. But on an Android phone, you can actually use your Android phone as a good Wi-Fi scanner. But you could even use your router via Wi-Fi scanner just to see how congested are certain channels. Between 1 to 12 tend to be, the first 6 or 7 tend to be really congested for most people. Even though your router is supposed to jump to one that has the least congestion, that doesn't work when you have a dozen or 2 dozen people really close to you. Like I'm in an apartment. Mm-hmm. So, I can see 20 or 30 like that. And a third of those were open, which is why it was nothing for me earlier to show off my regular speed and then what I could do if I want to be a dick. And people aren't, well, it's not that they're not smart, they don't know. Mm-hmm. And your cable company or phone company, they will not tell you what's necessary to protect your stuff. Out of the box, it's not bad, but really people got to change all the defaults that might come with any hardware they get from anybody, whether it's your Rogers modem, your cable modem, your cell phone, your telephone company modem, and then you have your own router. If you have that on the network, you got to change that default password too, because that'll be the number one thing that gets exploited.
Oh yeah, I've changed my default password like right when I first got the modem.
Yeah, because a lot of the nefarious tools will sit there, they'll try all the defaults right away, and they're very successful. Mm-hmm. And then they'll try through dictionary attacks the most popular custom passwords. So of course, anything you can make that's you feel would be unique to you.
Oh yeah.
So anytime someone asks you, hey, what's your dog's name? Don't say it. No. Or even better, give them some BS one, right?
Oh yeah.
My cow Mabel. What? Well, no, make it something that's totally gibberish, right?
Oh yeah.
But that'll bite you in the ass too, because I have accounts for stuff that years later, like I didn't document it right. I was so good at protecting myself and so good at coming up with past-phrases that it doesn't matter if you use a dictionary attack, you were never going to get to me. It's so good, I can't get back in. So, so you can outsmart yourself too, right? Like, dummy.
Yeah. That's what I hate. Was you come back and you get the password wrong, like, a year later from setting up the account. Like, now you have to reset the password. What's the old password? And like, I don't know. I mean, it's one of like 5 phrases. If none of those match.
I've got a couple of password apps and stuff, and like my key one is probably 360 passwords. Now, how many do I really use? Let's say a dozen, but it's got every one of them. And I have also a paper copy of, say, 80% of those. I stopped updating a bunch of them. But yeah, change your passwords, rotate that shit around, have an offline copy of it, do all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
People are nasty.
Yeah.
I just let Google Chrome remember my passwords to everything.
Which, hey, I do it too.
Yep.
But so here's the only bad thing about doing that. There are exploits that are called token grabbers, and because it's all token based, what you're doing there, because what it really works great, and Chrome's got a good way of doing it. But what they do is it'll grab a session token. So right now you're connected to me, and we have like I'm using this is Chrome right now. I'm using so there's a session token created. It's good for a very short period of time, but if something, if an exploit comes into your system, it could grab that temporary session token. Now, that temporary session token has access to all of your Google Chrome. That's where the bad stuff happens. But if you do everything else right, then what you did works fine. But if you're not careful, let's say you open up some bad emails. You know, most of us have Gmail accounts and stuff, and we open it on our Chrome session. Well, now you know how someone can get that session token. And Norton, Kaspersky, you name it, all these companies, most of them don't have a good way of stopping session lifting. So everyone just be careful. It's not about fear longer. It's just there's nothing you can do that's 100%. Because if you want to enjoy your computer and be 100% safe, those two things don't work. It doesn't.
Turn it off.
Because if someone who looks like me can do what I did earlier,
well, but you were saying like you're the nice guy. You know what? The nice guy in my neighborhood is my kid. So like, we lost power, and he's like, yeah, he's going away playing a game, and I'm like, how are you on Wi-Fi? And he was like, because the neighbor's got power. And I'm like, oh, he's that guy, but okay, you know.
Hey, I'm still trying to figure out what my daughter did. My daughter earlier was making lip balm, homemade lip balm with a kit, which to do this stuff and you're getting all these, I'm sure properly tested chemicals on animals kind of stuff. Sure. She's using a microwave and she, put it on, and she probably did it like a dozen times in 10 minutes, right? Well, something happened because that microwave said no more and it went out. But it gave up the ghost for like an hour. And I go over to it, hey, what's wrong? And she goes, well, the microwave stopped. I go, it's working now. So it came back on eventually. Maybe something overheated from going on, off so often in a short period of time. Because that's not the way you use a microwave. Even if you heat up a coffee for 15 seconds, you're not going to do that 10 times in a row in a few minutes. So she tripped something in it. It's probably some internal fuse. But
because they get hot every time they start up, they get hot.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then
I'm also convinced. I'm going to take a look. I'm convinced we're blocking vents. So that'll be the next thing I do as soon as I get offline. Lift the stuff off and take a look at the sides and see where the vents are. I see one vent, but that's not blocked. But I bet you there's another vent.
Yeah.
That's being blocked.
we have a lot of pumps at work that have those like internal thermal sensors on them. They'll let you run it once or twice, 3 times, and then they'll shut down and have a 10-minute cooling period.
My floor scrubber, Tennet 8300, the big Zamboni thing I drive sometimes. I just got certified on it by my company now. And I use quotes because the guy who certified me knows less about it than I do. But I taught him more than he taught me. But because I've been on and off it for 10 years. But sure enough, the thing, the brushes fuse, there's 18 fuses on it. The brushes fuse, which should be CB3, circuit breaker 3, that thing trips. It doesn't tell me circuit breaker 3, but it tells me it's a brushes fuse. I look in the manual online, like, okay, it's a brushes fuse. Now we clean out everything, so there's nothing obstructing the brushes, but the brushes are all, there's probably plastic in there I can't see. And the maintenance guy zip tied the access panel to the brush close, so I can't actually remove the brush completely from the Zamboni. And it's like, so I train one of my other trainers now. So we got a guy in each shift. And I told him, don't run it for more than a couple hours. He goes, why? I go, because it's going to lock out on you, and all your brushes are going to lift up, and whatever you've been dragging around the building, that pile is going to stay there, and you're going to piss off every operator in the building. And I said, that works in your favor too, because sitting on my Zamboni, it's right-hand drive. Well, that means you got to lean to the right as you're looking down the lane. You make 2 passes in a lane in the warehouse. Your back will kill you after 8 or 10 hours of driving it. So, if the bosses ever ask you, just say, you can only run it for 4 hours or it's going to trip a fuse.
Yeah.
And honestly, it will. So we're not even lying, but it's like, you don't want to drive that all day. That's bad for your back. Every time I get on it, my hips hurt and my back hurts more. So it's like, no, don't do it. Oh, it's fun. Everyone thinks it's so cool because you're driving like you're hot shit, but it drives so slow, It is a dirty job. Everyone wants to drive it, and it's like, no, you don't want to drive. This is dirty because you got to empty that dirty water tank after.
Yeah,
it's horrible. No, you don't want that. I want to train one guy to do it, other than my other trainer because he's on another shift. I want to train one guy to do it so that when they ask me, I can say, no, go get that guy to do it. Because they trust me, and that's great.
Yeah.
But being that guy that everyone can lean on, like, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm pretty much that guy at my work.
Well, I mean, you say you drive the 253s trained together, and that's just
Oh yeah,
that's something. Where you live, your balls must drop every time you go out in the winter, because I going through Toronto on the 401 is already the scariest piece of highway in North America. But I can only imagine, but we have enough thermal issues that keep it relatively warm over the city. So even at the worst, it's not bad. But where you are, I can only imagine what it's like getting on a highway system with the train, and it's feeling a little sketchy.
Oh, there's been a few nights where it's looked perfect on the weather app and checking the weather. You get driving with a train, and then all of a sudden you hit a patch of freezing rain.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, please be a short patch, and then you could just feel it all wiggling underneath you, and then as soon as the rain stops,
a year ago,
and then it's just dry pavement. It's like, thank God.
All right, so where hold on, where is Jordan?
I'm in Alberta. I just live just north of Edmonton.
Okay, and when you say train, how many trailers behind the truck are you talking?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
253s.
Yeah, 253s. Fully loaded.
Right.
Yeah.
I tell you. And you've only got those 2 drive axles behind you.
Yeah.
So a year ago we had a bad. It's, we only had 3 big snows the whole year. But sure enough, it was the first or second one. One guy who it was UPS. He had a double train, right?
Yep.
And I'm on one of the major streets in the city, but I'm only 2.5K from the highway, so it's a straight run from where I live to the highway. I get to the ramp. Oh, I see him. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to go out on that morning with a train, but like he'd get up the ramp, and it's like, oh God. And me being a dumb, I thought, I'll just go up beside him. No, I get halfway up. I'm basically almost between his 2 trailers. It's like, no, I'm sliding. Now I don't want to be stuck here all day. So now, and I'm not 4-wheel drive, even though I got a RAV4, it's not 4-wheel drive. So I'm sitting there like, I put it in reverse, and the whole time I'm sliding closer and closer to his trailer, and then I have to move forward again and then back up, and I'm sliding closer to his trailer again. I backed off that ramp and take the street route to work instead of the highway. That poor guy was stuck, and I saw it on the news. He was stuck 5 hours.
Oh boy,
he was stuck because you couldn't get up behind him.
Yep.
And the only way so Abrams Towing, I don't know what you have out your way, but in Ontario, Abrams Towing is the only guys who could tow anything like that. And so they're going to have to get across the highway and then back down the ramp halfway to try and do anything with them. And even then, it's not a wide ramp.
No.
So it's going to be brutal towing. It would have been brutal towing that for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that on any driver. I felt bad that he had to go out that morning with that double load.
Yeah, I've had to get towed up at the same hill quite a few times in the past 4 winters.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Balls of steel. Hey, you earn your money.
Thank
that's
you.
for sure. Hey, and I saw it all through COVID.
Oh yeah.
Truck drivers. especially with how bad a lot of you guys were treated at a lot of places. Like, I gotta admit, we did pretty good by our guys, and anyone coming to our place. Now, it's not that everyone was thrilled. Like, oh God, now you got on top of the paranoia in your own building. Now you got these strangers coming in. It's like, oh, you don't need the washroom facilities. Like, so we just made sure they had from outside, like you had everything you needed. So at least you have, we treat you guys with some dignity and respect, because it's like, because what was happening at other places, oh, go wherever. Oh, that's not how do you treat your supply chain? The guy's getting you your stuff or getting your stuff out. But there was a lot of places, you go to, and they didn't even want to let you up to the receiving door. Sometimes they would put secondary receiving offices out in the cold, so they didn't want you even that close. There was some stupid ass stuff done during the pandemic.
Stuff right there.
I was at least lucky.
And the rules they would put on everyone, including us, sometimes, like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. But then you'll go to some places, you'll make your deliveries or your pickups, and you see, but on the other side of the glass, they're not even wearing the masks, but they're telling you, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. You got signed papers telling us where you're from, because we did a lot of that in Ontario. Where are you coming from? What's your name? Blah blah blah. Man, we did some of the same stupid stuff during the avian, was it the bird flu or whatever? I can't remember if it was the bird. Yeah, I think we did the same stuff with the bird flu. Like, we were asking some dumbass questions of our drivers, and I just could not Walmart, but the other company was at the time. But yeah, I mean, there was definitely a lot of stupid shit done to the truck drivers. I don't know how they survived some of them.
Yeah.
I don't think they did survive. I mean, everything's still short supplied now.
Oh yeah, we're hurting.
Which is
truck
weird,
drivers over
because
here.
it shouldn't be so bad, but things are.
Yep.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken, did you do a toy show today anywhere? I thought there was something out your way. I don't know if he's still around. There was a lot of shows today. I didn't get to any of them because I missed work. I had a raging headache from yesterday. It's like, nope. I thought about bouncing this, but I felt better around 3. So it's like, I hate bouncing these shows because I promote them and then I bounce them and I come out looking like an ass every time.
Yeah.
Ken said there was. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. Oh, he poofed on us. Did he say he was poofing? Did I miss that? I know I didn't click him out, but he's always on with his phone. So actually, I think I'm going to shut her down.
Yep,
we had a pretty good run.
Oh yeah,
and I want to thank Mega Dan, Jordan at JDP Builds on YouTube, and BigNate Brix on YouTube. Sorry, I'm scratching. The flies. My daughter left the door open earlier. Not flies, mosquitoes. And my legs, I'm wearing the shorts, right? Instead of the jeans. I'm dying. Because sure enough, I'm the only source of light in the living room. So.
Yeah.
But thank you, everyone, for hanging. And this was a good show. And I tell you, great stuff. And everyone, go check out JDP's builds, because he's working on the Daily Bugle set. And he's going to be showcasing soon a build series on his Lego City.
Oh yeah, I can't wait
I'm
for
curious
it.
about. Oh. I wish as soon as my daughter moves out, man, I keep joking, right? I said, like, you better stay in school, kid, because that room of yours, I already know what I'm doing with it.
Well, I'm trying to buy I'm trying to buy this house I'm living in, and right now my mom owns it.
Okay.
And when I buy it, and if my roommate moves out, I'm moving upstairs. Like, my bedroom, my living room is going to be upstairs. Then the whole basement's just going to be Lego.
Something to consider. Talk to a lawyer first before you make that transaction.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, being a family thing, like, you guys would have it be like a cheap deal or an affordable deal. Your mom's not out to profit from you, I'm sure. But there might be some benefit to putting the house in a conservatorship.
Okay.
So that there's, to avoid land transfer taxes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to a lawyer first. You might be surprised what you can do.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't just straight up, here you go, Mom, and sign over. No. That won't be the way to go. There's some better ways to do it. Okay. You will still have control, especially if you plan on having her stay too.
I don't know. She doesn't live here. She's got her own place.
Oh, okay. Well, like I
Yeah,
said,
it's just me and my roommate who lives upstairs.
okay. Hey,
Yeah,
definitely talk to the lawyer because I promise you there's a better way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, Big Nate was saying I was going to say good night, but he kicked himself out. That's okay, buddy. I'm glad you're around, and let's do this again sometime soon.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. Shazam. Peace. Everyone have a good night.